It's always everybody's fault with black men. It's never our fault, right? It's the white man's fault. It's China's fault. It is now the new thing is black women. If you're a black man and you're sitting online and you're blaming black women for your struggles, you are a fucking loser. That is the trendy thing to do. I see a lot of black American men doing this shit now. If you are a black man and you are sitting on TikTok and social media, a public platform, and you are demonizing your women, you are the reason why slavery lasted as long as it did, and you are the reason why Africa is an underclass the way it is, because you are opening the door for other groups to laugh and point at your women. It doesn't matter whether you agree with your women or not. You don't open the door. I'll be damned. That's step number one. I've seen black men actively demonizing his women and pedestalizing other men's women. How the hell does that work? There's a guy on YouTube, I'm not going to say his name. He calls black American women Keishas as like a derogatory term. He calls them Keishas. He's uplifting white women as a black man. Listen, date who you want to date. Marry who you want. I don't care. But I would be damned if I'm going to put other groups of women above black women. I'll be damned. I would be damned. Whether you date black women or not is irrelevant, but you should not build a platform where you are talking down on your women publicly. You think other groups of women don't have their own mess? You think Jewish women don't have their mess? You think white women don't have their mess? You think Arab women don't have their mess? Latino women don't have their mess? Show me 5 white men, show me 5 Asian men, Latino men that have built platforms where they speak down on their women so publicly. The only group of men that do that are black men. At least to do it enough where you're actually synonymous to this kind of BS. And I have a theory. I say, black men do this because it is easier for them than confronting the reality. It is easier for black men to punch down on their women, literally and metaphorically, than to look at other groups of men. Because as a man, what is my business trying to talk about what my women are doing? My business is looking at what other groups of men are doing and trying to dominate and win power. But the reason why, as black men in Europe, as black men in Africa, black men in America, the reason we are permanent underclass across all continents is because black men don't value group economics. We don't value working together. We don't value nation building. We don't value wealth building. We value fucking. We do. Because I even see the kind of women some of you black men are going after. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then when people say, oh, when you're fat, go date a black man, you guys get angry. Well, the case is the proof is in the pudding. You see, one thing about me, I put my emotions to the side and I look at what is. I look at what is. Stereotypes exist for a reason. Stereotypes just don't manifest out of the blue. And black men, we need to stop being eternal victims. The world is sick of us. And I'm kind of sick of us as well. It's always somebody else's fault. What have you done as a black man to improve your life? What have you done as a black man to improve the lot of your community? What have you done too? Because that is how that is how you actually become a powerful group. When was the last time you saw Indians protest? When was the last time you saw Asians protest? When was the last time you saw Jews protest? They don't protest because they have power. I mean, the trending topic right now is the FBA, Foundational Black Americans, Foundational Black Americans. Good. Most Africans don't care that you want to delineate, but you guys are not doing anything. All you do is sit on social media and attack black immigrants. What the fuck does that do for you? Why are you doing this? What does this do for you? And because for me, that is the only thing I care about. If it's not giving me economic power, if it's not giving me political power, if it's not giving me military power, I don't give a fuck about it. Because what does it do? You know what it does? It gives you ego boost. That is why you care. A lot of black men, if you can pump up our ego, that is all you gotta do. If you can pump up our ego, give us some used foreign yash, that is all we care about. I swear to God, we will sell out the entire country if that is what we're gonna get. And you might think I'm lying to you. Look at Africa. Hey Jacinda, what's up? Look at black African countries. I'm not lying. I am not lying. Every single country that is run by black men, every single fucking country that is run by black men is a shithole. Every single country that is a predominantly black population is a fucking shithole. The developed countries in Africa have white influence. This is the truth that a lot of us Africans don't want to confront. White men build better countries. Black men don't know how to build countries. And don't you dare come and talk about the empires from the past. I don't give a fuck. We are alive in 2025. Listen, like white men or not, you got to give them respect. By hook or crook, white men know how to build a country. Just give them their fucking flowers. By blood, by hook or crook, it doesn't matter. Because you could do the same thing they do and you still fuck it up. Give white men their flowers. They goddamn know how to build a country. Give Asian men their flowers. They know how to build a country. Give Arab men their flowers. They know how to build a country. At least. Give Latino men their flowers. Some of them know how to build a country. They know how to leverage. They know how to leverage network. They know how to leverage things to improve their countries. That is it. Everything I am saying, you can use your eye and see it. Every single country that is black men run, it's a fucking shithole. You have black leaders with expensive suits. Their country is in poverty. Traveling abroad around the world, begging for money. You have African men sitting in their countries, sitting on tons of oil. You have Nigerian men, Ghanaians, Cameroonians, Congolese, sitting on resources that power the entire world, and their countries are still fucking poor. How does that even make sense? How does that even make sense? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Does that make sense, chat? Put a one in the chat if that makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Esther, what's up? How Jacinda? How does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. And this is the plight of black men. It doesn't make sense. But you know the ironic thing? You know the ironic thing? The ironic thing is that if you go to the comment section of these corrupt politicians, who, by the way, have TikTok pages. This is how fucked up black men are. This is how fucked up black men are, right? You will see black men, will see a corrupt politician who is responsible for their plight. They will be in the comment section of that corrupt politician hyping him up. And we are shocked where we are, and we are shocked that we are where we are. There are corrupt politicians who are legitimately the reason why certain countries in Africa are fucked up. They have TikTok pages, living their best life. Go and look at their comment section. It is full of black men, young and old, talking about boss man. You see, that's the difference between white men and Arab men. That guy would have been dead by now. You see, when I look, you see, one thing about me is I take my emotions away from a lot of things, and I can see why other groups are successful and why we're not. The reason white men are the most dominant group of men in the world is because white men, they are willing to kill. They are willing to kill for what they believe in. Black men don't. Black men would rather complain. It's the truth. White men are very organized and they don't shy away from violence. Some of the most brutal, violent acts, white guys, young and old, that is why they dominate. That is why they dominate black men. That is why you see skinny white guys owning a whole fucking country and big black men are going to be working for him. Sometimes I even ask myself, are black people meant to be slaves? Have you noticed that? Have you seen how, even like during colonization itself, you will see like skinny white guys with funny looking hats standing around, and then you see like big black guys, big ass chest, big muscles, just looking down. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? But we only have the energy for each other. Not to the people that where it matters. A black man would happily shoot another black man on the street. The corrupt politician that has not paid salary, he won't do anything. Because we are scared. We are fucking cowards. Because we are cowards. Black men are cowards. Black men as a collective are cowards. Prove me wrong. Black men as a collective are cowards. We will sell out our entire countries just to be the only one. We don't mind it. Every single country run by black men. Yeah, I've been flagged for hate speech. TikTok, how is it hate speech? I'm a black man. Guys, I've been flagged for hate speech, man. God damn it. White, I'm a black guy. I'm holding my community. TikTok, everything I've said is true. How is it hate speech if it's true? But I get it. I'll tone down a little bit. I'll tone down. It's all good. Listen, I get it. TikTok is a public platform they're trying to. But I'm just saying the truth. Guys, am I wrong? Am I lying? Everything I have said, it can be verified. Am I wrong? If you think I am lying about something, come online and come to the panel, and I guarantee you I'll let you talk. Just all I ask is give me facts. Because every single thing I've said, you can verify it. Wallahi. Black men as a collective are the weakest group of men in the world. Black men as a collective have the least power of men, which is why we get bashed by everybody because there's no consequence. 4 black men in America got hung this year alone that we know of. Right? 4 black, I think another one happened recently in Wisconsin, if I'm not mistaken. So let's say 5 black men have been hung. They call it strange fruited in America.